魔女の心を蝕まれた者が夜中のうちに人を殺めるとのことですが、本当に起きたのでしょうか。いつもと変わらない朝のように思います
が。Sorry guys, I think I just reconnected, but I'm back again. They said a person whose heart has been eaten away by the witch will kill someone tonight, but do you truly think it will happen? This feels like any other morning to me. The morning light streaming through the window is clear and pure despite even the sun itself having been dyed black yesterday. If only we could explain this away as an odd weather phenomenon, I should just be thankful that I'm still safe. We are boss here. Our faculty is intact. We haven't been killed. We also don't have a collar marking us as a suspect. Looks like we can survive as simple outsiders this time.
今回ってまさか何度も起こるものではないでしょ?
Oh my god, Maya just thinking probably, what is she talking about? It's about time for me to leave. I need to get ready.
こんな時までお仕事ですか?
Of course, today is my first day as a true knight. I can't be late. Avoid going outside. I'll also go shopping if you need something.
お嬢様にそんなことさせられません。お気をつけていってらっしゃいませ。
Even the wings, usually focused on rigorous training, can't find the motivation to pick up their swords this morning. Everyone is caught in conversation. By the way, can someone tell me in chat if the stream is back? I think so, because like it was a short disconnect. And now I should be back again, but maybe someone can just say, yeah, it's back. By the looks of it, we don't have any casualties or suspects in the wings.
いくらなんでもトピックが多すぎますよ。カイル団長の突然脱退からのクライオス団長誕生。50年前大陸を震撼させた伝説の魔女の到来。
今、異端審問官たちが被害者や被告人たちを捜索してるらしいな。まだ見つかってないみてえだけど。
カイル団長、どうしてお辞めになられたんだろう。最近詰め所にいらっしゃらないなとは思ってたんだが。
興味深いことだらけです。でもまず今一番やらなくてはならないのはアナスタシアさん、騎士昇格おめでとうございます。
おめでとう。
It's the same game, or did you change it up? What do you mean change it up? We are now in a different timeline actually. And we got erased our memories from the timeline that we was before. And how are you, Otto? I hope you're good. Last time we I was on the route from the guy with the whip. Yeah, that was Tyrell. He suicide in the first route that I played. But it is like this, that you have at the start from the game always bad endings. And the good endings you only get at the end for all characters. And now I'm on the route from the other character, because you need to play all routes before you can get the best ending for the characters, which is a bit weird, but it's interesting. And now we are on the route from Crius Castlerock, and we'll see what happens there. Did you have a Hispano this game? For me, it is Tyrell, so the route that I was before playing. So the guy with the whip I like a lot from the love interests. And I like the Witch of Ruin and actually Conrad, because Conrad is crazy. Yeah. So I hope you fight today, Otto.
Anastasia! 本当によかった。お前ならいつかやり遂げられると信じてたぜ。これからもっときつくなるぜ。覚悟しろよ。
Also once the separate groups come together to give me their congratulatory wishes. I'm so happy they're smiling like this for me. It's just as Grand Commander Crius said, these people are my friends. Even knowing I'm from a noble Marcus family doesn't change their attitudes toward me. So you go on, so we get what by. I'm kinda tempted to say 5. Yes, banner points here. Oh, you can do this, you can do this. It depends what you want, that I sing. Obviously, the best songs that I can sing are German songs, lol. Because my first language is German. I actually had a karaoke stream before, but the problem is that, yeah, you can get problems with the GEMA. I don't know if you know what it is, but it's like yeah, not so nice if you make it on YouTube or on Twitch, because you can get, yeah, strikes for it if you're not careful. See you soon, Kaiser. Edo Draco, how are you? I'm sorry I kept it a secret that I'm from the Linzel family. Certain circumstances prevented me from being open about it. From now on, as Anastasia Linzel, I... Huh? What is this clip? There was a big lag. Oh, that's a very old clip, I think. I'm also good, Kaiser. Kaiser, my god, sorry. Draco, I'm also good. Oh my god, I'm really sorry. Well, I just saw your YouTube. Are you streaming here and then uploading? I'm streaming and then I'm uploading stuff on YouTube, yep. Yep. But I also uploaded like the endings from this game, all best endings on YouTube. But that's without voice and it's only the endings and it's like a bigger screen. Because people that like Otomo games really like it when they have like the ending complete like big and they can watch it and they have nothing other, just the voice from the LEs to hear.
Hmm. 妹さんのオーラ嬢も美人って噂ですが、本当ですか？
公爵家か。可愛い霊場の友達とかいない？よかったら紹介してくれないか？
ずるいぞ、俺にも頼む。
あいつらそんなこと言ってるのか。
I was honestly disappointed. I thought they wouldn't treat me any differently.
悪乗りして言ってるだけだろ。しばらくしたら飽きて元に戻るさ。さて、ご対面と行こうか。覚悟はいいか？
Yes, sir. I joined the Wings 8 years ago. This isn't my first time seeing a Garuda, but this is the first time I've been so close to one. She's huge and so incredible beautiful. Not much light enters in from the ceiling, yet her feathers sparkle even brighter than that chandelier of distant memories, and with a much softer glow. How do you check if a Otome game is okay to stream? What do you mean okay to stream? You mean, like what is in the game? So all what you have, like, there are Otome games, some of them, they are not so much, but they have like also like sex content. And this you can't stream on Twitch. You really can't. It's not, they don't allow this. Yeah. The game that I was talking about is New Carnival. Because New Carnival is a boys' love game. And it also has hentai yaoi parts. I can stream the normal parts, but I can't obviously show the yaoi parts. I mean, I would if Twitch would allow this, but they don't allow this, so I don't want to risk to get banned, you know. But to be honest, if Twitch would allow that I can stream this, I would stream this. I don't have any problems with this. I would obviously like it because I have a lot of I didn't say this, a lot of interesting content that I can't stream. But is Osmafia okay to stream? Well, Osmafia, sure, it's okay to stream. I mean, I was streaming it. I even have like the brothel route on my YouTube, I think, uploaded, yeah. Garuda, the divine bird, once said to have flown the goddess Norna across the skies. I have never felt the divine so actually as I do today. What is her name? I like Huma's colors. She reminds me of myself, actually. Huma. What an interesting sound her name has. And even it feels beautiful, somehow. I mean, do you want to stream Osmafia? Or why you ask? Well, you could stream that stuff to your Discord. I could, but how many people are in my Discord? Not a lot at the moment. And how many people would be interested in it? That's the question. If a lot of people are interested in it, I would make it. But at the moment, like, I have like, I think 2 people that are interested in this content. So, yeah. I mean, I have literally from New Carnival a lot of juicy stuff and unlocked. And now she is my Garuda.
メスの25歳。長寿のガルダの中では若い方だな。
Did she glow just now?
いや、何もなかったと思うな。
Well, you can stream literally every Otome game, just not the one that you can see like down body parts, you know? And like, yeah, you know what I mean. Physical sport interaction, let's call it this. Uma doesn't appear any different either. The difference in lighting must have played a trick on my eyes. I'd like to see her from a bit closer.
Anastasia!
I take a single step forward, but Grand Commander Crius hurriedly pulls me back. Just hard for me to check without knowing. I guess Steam text. What do you mean Steam text? Or you mean the games on Steam? Uma spreads her wings wide, and the resulting wind nearly knocks me off my feet. She looks down at me with something resembling caution.
不用意に近づくやつがあるか。人間なんかガルダの爪にかかれば簡単に死ぬぞ。
Yes, sir.
世話をするときは気をつけろよ。彼らは心を許した者にしか触れさせないからな。
Yeah, it's all okay. It's all okay when it don't include hentai scenes. Because you can't stream this. If you have like steamy scenes where they have like a making out that you can read but you don't see it, then it's fine. So if you have like a text, yeah, but you don't see the interaction directly, then it's fine. You make it.
食事の用意はこれまで通り騎士候補生が行い、担当騎士がガルダに配膳する。カイル団長が去ってから別の者が食べさせていたが、これからはお前の仕事だ。
Yes, sir.
ガルダは水だけである程度生き続けられる生き物だが、そうだな。1週間だ。1週間以内。
Understood. And if I can't?
翼騎士として必要なものは3つあると俺は思っている。一つは刃。ガルダを守るために常に研いでおくべきだ。もう一つはいつか教えてやろう。今お前に最も求められているのはガルダからの信頼だ。他の騎士団なら武術が優れてれば重宝される。しかし翼騎士団は違う。ガルダに認められなければ翼騎士は務まらない。もし信頼を勝ち得なかったときは他の騎士団を紹介してやろう。
Kind of scary, those birds.
お嬢様、お帰りなさいませ。
Thank you.
どうしたんですか、その大荷物。
I bought some things I need for my duties on the way home. More importantly, did anything odd happen while I was out?
はい、魔女事件の続報が新聞に載っています。
The headline reads as follows: Was a black sky a witch theme, or was it something else? something else. What else could it be but a witch?
実は被害者が出ていないそうなんです。
What?
昨晩この国で殺された者は一人もいなかった。そして被告人たちも現れなかったそうなんです。あの空はただの自然現象だったのではないかという声も上がっていますが、教会は引き続き警戒するようにとのことです。昨夜は何もなかったけど、今夜はということもあるかもしれませんからね。
I see. Now, what do I do?
ご安心ください。お嬢様のことは命に代えてもお守りいたします。
Sure, but you don't like birds, right?
鳥ですか？
Oh.
ええ、まあ、ギョロッとした目、奇怪な形をした足。苦手というより、もう嫌悪です。それが魔女とどう関係が？
I'm planning to stay overnight in the Garuda Aviary tomorrow.
はい？
I went and bought a sleeping bag and clothes. I don't mind getting dirty to prepare. I'll be gone for at most a week.
お嬢様に家畜小屋で寝ろと、作り笑い絵石師が命じたのですか？
Painted on? Who are you talking about? I also wasn't ordered to do this. I'm doing it of my own volition. I was told to earn, you must trust. But my training means I can only spend so much time with her, so I want to spend my nights at her side.
馬って何ですか？
She looks like she's jealous, which is cute.
お姉さん。
Oh, thank you for the donation. Wait. Why don't goes up? Wait, where is this? Why is this not going up? Oh, now it does. Thank you, Deiko. My Garuda, she's beautiful with sky blue wings. Can't you just feel the elegance from her name?
そうですかね。
Oh, it's a bit like your name. Yuma and Maya. Oh my god. 4 letters and each have Ma in it. And thank you for the cute. There, you get it a shoe also. I'm today in shoe time.
別に似てるとまでは。
And then I'd get destroyed again in the game from a clown and feel bad. No, but I think that explains why I felt her name was so special. I thought her name was beautiful the moment I heard it. But Garudas are gorgeous creatures. I hope I can become as close with Huma as I'm with you. Now she's blushing. What do you think, Maya?
もちろんできますとも、お嬢様ならきっと。
Really? It fills me with confidence to hear you say that. I'll be away from home starting tomorrow, but you needn't worry.
はい。
No victim appears the following day, or any suspects found. The number of people under the belief the darkening sky was a weather phenomenon increases by the day, and life soon returns to normal for many.
教会でも間違えることあるんだな。たく、無駄にビビらせやがってよ。
まあまあ、よかったじゃないですか。 何事もないのが一番ですよ。
異端審問官は警戒を続けているようだけどな。今魔女疑惑をかけられたら即牢屋行きになるから、身辺には気をつけておけよ。
I've been wondering about this for a while now, but the Inquisitors have caught witches countless times before, right? Is this country so infested with witches?
お前ってたまに子供みたいなことを言い出すときあるよな。
Their faces.
悪気はないんでしょうけどね。
まあまあ、こいつは訓練一筋で詰所と家の往復しかしてこなかったから、世俗には疎くてしょうがないさ。まず通常の事件は罪を犯す者がいて、経理隊が証拠や証言をもとに容疑者を起訴するだろう。でも魔女の場合は魔女であること自体が罪になる。
Their faces be like this. Yeah, exactly. Like, why is she talking like this?
犯罪なんて起きてなくても魔女は起訴される。最低限密告者の証言さえあればな。
I know that much, but that's not what I'm asking.
なんで頻繁に魔女が捕まるかってことだろ。そりゃ密告するやつが多いからだろう。問題は密告者が全員真実を語ってんのかってとこだけど。
What do you mean?
悪意を持って虚偽の証言をする人間もいるんじゃないかということです。だってそうでしょ。証言だけで人を陥れることができるんですよ。殺したいほど憎い者がいれば、そんな手段を取るやつがいたって不思議はないでしょう。
もちろん異端審問官もバカじゃないから、全ての証言を真に受けることはないだろうけどな。
でも黒い噂は尽きないよな。金持ちが審問官に賄賂を渡して魔女裁判を思いのままにするっていうのよく聞くぜ。
魔女の話はやめましょう。暗くなるだけですよ。それよりアナスタシアさん、ガルダとはどんな感じですか？懐いてくれました？
そういやお前2日前から庁舎で寝泊まりしてるんだったな。そこまでしないとガルダの警戒心は解けないのか？
It's fine. Things are going well. I think.
へえ、すごいな。先輩たちの話だと最初は警戒されるって聞いたぞ。
Yeah, she spat her wings out to intimidate me, and I admit I was scared. She still won't take food from me either.
マジかよ。
そういえば聞いたことがある。カエル団長は紫色の家来のと空色のクマの2羽を担当していて、クマの方は生まれつき人見知りが激しいって。生まれた時から世話していたカエル団長にさえあまり懐いていなかったとか。
そんな気難しいガルダを任されたんですか？新人なのに大変でしょう。
まあクライオス団長がついてるしな。そんなに心配することないだろう。
The Grand Commander told me that if I didn't earn Homer's trust in a week, I'd be kicked out of the wings.
団長厳しすぎだろう。
今の話聞いても大丈夫だとはとても思えないぞ。
Nothing about this situation inspires relief, to be sure, but I'm still convinced I can forge a relationship of trust with Homer. A groundless confidence wells up from deep within me. I've brought fresh venison today, Homer. I have the tastiest part here, just for you. Today marks the third day of taking care of Homer, and it's going about as awfully as I expected. She drinks only water, refusing to take any food from my hand. I have to be more proactive about this. Her body won't be able to hold out if she continues to refuse food like this. When Huma moves, the aviary is filled with the characteristic aroma of the Garuda. It's something far different than the smell of game in the woods. If I were to compare it to something, it smells like burning meat. It's not a bad smell necessarily, but it does stick strongly to the back of my nose. I watch as Huma frequently rubs her feathers around her stomach. It looks as though she has an itch of some sort. If I get closer to her to scratch it, she definitely put her claws to me. I do anything for her, so why? What can I do to earn her trust? If she were a human, I could understand her thoughts and feelings through words. But what am I to do with someone I can't speak with? Would someone that grew up with pets have an easier time of this? The only animal I ever worked with was a horse, but because my fellow knights had already done the requisite training, I didn't suffer so much. Horses can't fully understand the human's words, but we can understand each other to a degree. Let's try a similar approach here. I'm sorry, Huma. I haven't really introduced myself yet. I'm Anastasia Lindsel. I've only just become a proper knight of the Wings of Garuda. There's still much I need to learn, but I intend to devote myself to this duty. I'm excited to have you as my partner, Huma. Ooh, thank you for the raid, Toki. How are you guys? We are here, Liv. Yeah, I see. Welcome, raiders. Taking care of a big bird at the moment. The bird actually looks like me, which is like interesting. I mean, look at the color from her. She looks like me as a bird. So that's me as a bird. I'm literally in the game. Just as a bird. Oh. Hello, raiders. So you were still playing Stardew Valley? Yeah. That's Birdlive, actually. Yeah. But I think you go to sleep soon, Toki, right? Don't you? I think you have like, it's like evening for you, maybe? But yeah. No, I have to help his work inside some. Oh, okay. Then enjoy your day, right? I was flirting with someone earlier and got married, got divorced, and fought for custody for my child, Ernesto. How is you? Well, I'm good. At the moment, I don't know what the game will do to me in this route. Actually, I know a bit, but still. You never know what can happen. Maybe they will jump a clown again on me and kill me. It also happened, but yeah. I see that you play New Carnival. Yeah, I also play New Carnival. And I love Kuya. Kuya is like my boy. Look. I also have 3 emotes from Kuya that I let made from an artist. They are only slightly different, but you can see that they are all 3 different. One is like with his like normal look, one is like blushing, and one has like the tongue out. New Carnival is a game where you are the main attraction and the main ride. Yeah. I mean, it depends, right? In New Carnival, Kuya is my favorite, but when I played New Carnival and was streaming it like last week, I sadly got only Garu cards again when I pulled on the Kuya banner. I already have boss Kuya as his ass, but still, I wanted more Kuyas, rip. I have all cards, and I wanted more Kuya cards to upgrade the Banquet card, but I didn't get it. I got it instead of that, like 3 Garus, and I was like, oh my god, why I did get Garu? He's like a character that is in New Carnival always bottom, and I don't like bottom types. I like top types in boys love games. Because that gives me the feeling I just want to top them, you know. Which is more interesting than bottom types, so yeah. And Garo is mostly, I think, a bottom type, right? Could be wrong, so. Anyway, let's continue here and see. And I'm sorry that you got divorced, but you will be fine. Just play New Carnival and you get happy again. What about Olivine? Olivine is... he's different, but also not my type. So my types in New Carnival, my first one is Kuya. That's why I have him as an emote. And my second character that I really like in New Carnival would be Dante, but I don't have him. And then it would be Quincy. I think it's Quincy, yeah, would be Quincy. Olim looks like a top, but oh god, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Something coils around my heart painfully. I feel as though I've returned to my distant home. Garuda are national treasures. They can never be removed from their homes. Yet why do I feel as though I've previously stood before this gaze? I had thought this feeling were inspired by her name, being somewhat similar to Maya's, but I don't think that's all it is. I chose to stay overnight at the Aviary because I wanted humor to open up to me, but a desire to remain at the sight of such a beautiful bird was also clearly present. Allow me to talk more about myself. It may be a long and boring story, but I hope you listen. I was born the daughter of a Marquess by the name of Lindsay. I don't know if the bird is so interested in our story, so... and by the way, guys, thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you.
あれ、団長、こんなところで何してるんですか？ここ、
いや、なんでもないよ。お前こそ、あいつに用事か？だったらもう少し後にしてやってくれ。今いいところだから。
Ah, so cute. There, you also get a shoe. Today I give a lot of shoes. If you only like boys, then it's maybe not nice to give you a shoe, or you don't like it, but I don't care. So, by the way, this guy, Crius Castlerock, the character, is spoken by my favorite voice actor, my first favorite voice actor. I love his voice. It's just amazing.
Ha!
Well, I like both. I like women's and I like men's. But I also like people or animals or, yeah, VTuber that are boss, right? That have like melons and bananas. That's a nice way to say it, right?
団長、なんだか機嫌が良さそうですね。
Yeah, melons and bananas. They have both. Yeah, you got what I mean, yeah.
まあな。それよりランドン、もう午後だというのにまだ元気そうだな。訓練が足りないらしい。
勘弁してくださいよ。
Yeah, I know, I know. When Commander Crius, can we talk?
ああ、入る。
Thank you, sir. I've come with my reports for the day.
ご苦労、そこに置いておいてくれ。
He doesn't look up at me once as he speaks. His focus remains at the pile of papers on his desk. Well, yeah, he's hot and yeah, his voice is just too good. He lets out a pain sign. When I really study his face, I notice how pale he is, all this despite how fine he was this afternoon. Sir, your health doesn't look to be in the best condition. Would it not be better for you to rest this evening?
いや、そういうわけにはいかない。これから貴族主催の舞踏会に向かわなくてはならないんだ。
But you are a knight. Must you really attend something like that? He smiles. It shows hints not of agreement, but pity. As if he's looking at an ignorant child.
そろそろ用意しないとな。
You don't sound good, my friend. Grand Commander Crius daggers, and I immediately hold my arms out to steady him. I waver a bit on my feet as well, the full weight of a man taller than me, not exactly easy to support. And I'm back, figure out how to fix my audio. Yay! That's nice, sweet.
すまない。
I knew it. You should rest, sir. Please put your health first.
お前にそんなことを言われる日が来るなんてな。いつも心配をかける側だというのに。
I've got plenty of confidence in my scolding techniques after everything Maya's told me.
なぜだろう。急に気分が良くなった。ここ最近、胸のざわめきが止まらなかったのに。
That sounds like you may be sick. Have you been to see a doctor?
違う。病じゃない。これはお前がそばにいるからかな。すごく楽だ。もしかするとこれは。
His expression grows serious. With his smile gone, the handsome cut of his face becomes more prominent. I'm reminded of what Mitchell said about him being so popular.
お前からガルダの匂いがするからかな。お前、庁舎で寝泊まりしてるんだろう。そこまでやったやつは、お前が初めてだぞ。
You must really be fond of Garudas if the smell is all it takes to make you feel better.
そうだな。俺にとってガルダは人生そのものだよ。翼騎士になるのは子供の頃からの夢だった。本当に楽になったよ。精神安定剤としてこのまま舞踏会に連れて行きたいくらいだ。
Okay. As my medicine. Garuda scent and all. I doubt the nobles would be terribly pleased by that.
俺は好きなんだけどな。
Me too.
フマはどうだ？食事は取るようになったか？
No, she hasn't taken a single bite yet.
そうか。焦らずに世話を続けてやってくれ。
Do you have any advice for me? I feel as though she isn't as cautious around me anymore, but for some reason she still won't accept any food from me.
そうだな。他のガルダの様子を見てみるのも一つ手かもしれない。比べることで何かがわかるかもしれない。
I see. I give that a try. Why did you leave Huma in my care, sir? Were you not at all worried about leaving such a difficult Garuda in a new recruit's care?
そんなことは気にしなくていい。フマに何かあっても全て俺の責任だ。アナスタシア、ガルダには人の心が伝わる。 動揺、焦り、恐怖というような負の感情は特にだ。お前はただ真心を持って接していけばいい。ああ、そうか。クマが食事を取らなかったらクビだと言ったのは俺だったな。今お前にいなくなられるのは嫌だな。あれは撤回する。気負わずに業務に当たってくれ。
I'm sure he's genuine in his hopes that I remain calm in my interaction with Suma, but he's deciding it because he doesn't want me gone. That's not like him at all. He's normally not the type to really care whether or not I remain, right?
それじゃ、俺は行くよ。お前もあまり無理するなよ。
Run, Commander. He's acting out of sorts right now. It would be easy to confront him about this, but there's a clearer path to lightening the burden on his shoulders. Please don't worry about me. I make things with Huma work out. I still don't know the root cause of things, but I'm sure it will be fine. We have nothing to worry about.
もしお前がフマを救ってくれたなら、俺はお前のために何でもすると誓うよ。
お嬢様、お着替えをお持ちしました。
Yay, Maya is back. Thanks, Maya. This is a huge help.
他に何か不自由にされていることはありませんか？食事や弱みは十分にできていますか？
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
マヤさん、こんな汚いところにいらっしゃるなんて、お茶でもいかがですか？おい、アナスタシア！団長の部屋から高級茶葉をちょろまかしてこいよ。
Poor Maya. I'm not about to steal his tea. He'll give us some if we ask.
なんでもいいから。マヤさん、こちらにお席ご準備しましたので、どうぞ。
おい、ランドン。お前にはあの額の青筋が見えないのか？
The veins popping on her forehead.
この騎士団は本当にろくでもないですね。うちのお嬢様に無礼な口を叩くとは。あの顔だけ団長に代わって私が教育し直して差し上げましょうか。
ああ、マヤさんの冷たい視線、しびれる。
アナスタシア、他のガルダを見たいって言ってたよな。これから庁舎に行くが、同行するか？
Absolutely, I love to.
え？この状況ほっとくのか？
Thank you, Daiko.
まずは一礼の仕方から。背筋は正して例の角度を体に刻み込みなさい。
Oh gosh. I think what the game actually really also needs, they should add like a route for the woman that we can also like get a route with her, so ending with her.
はい。
Like Maya is like so obsessed from MC. The yellow Garuda spreads his wings wide to read the night. The night returns his gesture with a smile. I'm get ready for my side job now. Thanks for having us, Liv. Yes, thank you for joining. I wish you a great day, Marky. He's awfully attached to you.
もう世話をして2年になるからな。最初は俺も苦労したぜ。オスは気性が荒いから。
There. You get also hearts. Hehe. You too. Is there differences between male and female Garudas?
メスの方が比較的おとなしいんだ。最も今いるガルダ18羽のうち3羽しかメスはいないからサンプルとしては少ないけどな。
Interesting.
あとは年齢も関係してるとも言うな。人慣れした個体の方が引き継ぎはうまくいく。若ければ若いほど人と過ごした時間が短いから手を焼くらしい。お前が任されたクマは一番若いんだよな。せめてカイル元団長がいる間に引き継ぎができていればここまで大変じゃなかっただろうな。
I feel the same way. I'm sure he has his reasons, but I wish he'd remained a bit longer, even if only for Huma's sake. Which reminds me, what happened with Sila Leon?
ケライーノは死んだよ。
What?
お辞めになる直前だったかな。あの時はクライオス団長とめちゃくちゃ揉めてたのを見たよ。
A fight? Why?
さあな。カイル元団長が激高してクライオス団長を責めてたのは確かだ。これから食事を得る。観察したいなら少し離れていろ。
Got it. I wonder what they were arguing over. Did it have anything to do with Kalion? Would this concern Huma somehow? The yellow Garuda grabs the venison with his back, his throat rubbling happily before swallowing it. He doesn't look to be savoring the taste, but he clamors for more. Venison must be a favorite of his. If only Huma would accept food from me like this. She's far less wary of me now, so why won't she accept food from me? I ask a veterinarian to look at her, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her physically. What is different between Huma and this Garuda? Is this aviary ventilated?
いや、特別何もしてないぜ。なんだよ、臭いってのか？まあ、ガルダの匂いは特徴あるからな。わからなくもないが。
It's the opposite, actually. It's pristine compared to Huma's aviary.
個体差があるのかね。
An individual difference. I suppose you could think about it that way. Can I check his nest?
おう。
When did you last change the straw here?
昨日だよ。
Is that it? My thoughts finally close away, out of the fog by following a single thread of light. Huma. When I run into the aviary, out of breath, she looks at me as she always does, with eyes as overwhelming bright as a still lake. I take a few deep breaths to calm myself. Then I very carefully field my question toward Huma. Huma, are you pregnant? Okay.
妊娠？
え？クマが？
クマが妊娠の可能性ね。
妊娠なんてありえませんよ。今は繁殖期でもないし、オスと引き合わせたこともないでしょ
う。そうだな。クマは成熟して間もないからオスと勝ち合わないように配慮してきた。アナスタシア、お前はどうしてクマが妊娠してると思ったんだ？
Because his scent is much stronger than that of the other Garudas. When the horse I took care of was pregnant, the smell was rather intense. Pregnancy leads to an increased body temperature, so it was likely from the sweat. There are individual differences, of course, but Huma reminded me of that time. The straw of her nest was unnatural most, so I suspect her temperature has risen.
風邪をひいてるとかじゃなくてか？
I have other reasons to think she's pregnant. She pays undue attention to her stomach, especially at night. It's as if something is preventing her from sleeping.
夜中？あなた、夜までガルダのそばにいるんですか？それじゃあガルダのストレスになりますよ。
俺もその点は気になったが、彼女が庁舎にいてもクマは気にせず睡眠をとっていた。もう心を許している
だろう。だったらなぜ食事を取らないんですか？
That's another thing. I hear that tastes in food can change even for humans during pregnancy. Don't think this pregnancy has altered her appetite, do you?
ガルダと人間を一緒にしないでください。だいたい昨日診察した時も何も異常はありませんでしたよ。
You took not even 10 minutes yesterday. Pay more mind to her lower body this time. The vet looks at me with frustration, and I can't blame him. I'm a new knight with no veterinary experience telling a professional he messed up. Of course he is frustrated. I probably could have avoided that better. That was fairly rude of me. As I'm wondering how to make this better, Grand Commander Crius slides in with a smile.
まあ、せっかく来てもらったのだから、もう一度見てもらえないか。このまま何もせずに帰るのもなんだろう。
あなたがそう言うなら仕方ありませんね。
Oh my god, this guy is just so pissed. And after a careful examination, we discover that Tuma is pregnant. The first Garuda pregnancy in 26 years brings up poor Joy back to a country weighed down by the threat of a witch. Garudas are usually kept out of the public eye and therefore belong to a very different world for most. Despite that, questions over when the chick will be born and who the father is have swept through the kingdom.
大手柄だよ、アナスタシア。クマに食事を取らせることに成功しただけでなく、妊娠していたことに気づくなんて。
Thank you. I'm honestly relieved. I'm glad Tuma is eating properly now.
クマはお前を認めた。これによって他のガルダにも触れられるようになったんだ。
Really?
不思議なことに、1羽のガルダに認められれば他のガルダも習うんだよ。一体何がそうさせるのかわからないが、ま、今度試してみるといいさ。そう多くはないが、ダンから報奨金は出すつもりでいる。俺個人としてもお前には褒美をやりたい。何か望む？
In that case, I'd like you to finally answer my question. Why did you leave Huma in my care?
なんだ、そんなことか。簡単な話で、聖騎士一人ずつフマと相対して芳しい結果を得られなかったのだ。新人にして最後の一人であるお前にその順番が回ってきた。ただそれだけだ。
I see. I thought there may have been some special reasons.
全員がダメだったなんて話を聞いたらプレッシャーになると思って明かさずにいたんだ。他のやつにも口止めしてな。許してくれ。まさか人間と同じように妊娠中で食の好みが変わるなんてな。ガルダの生態の全てを記録した新潮学書には書いてないことだった。素晴らしい発見だ。
This is all thanks to the advice you gave me, sir. I wouldn't have noticed anything had I not looked up at other Garudas.
匂いのことは俺では気づけないことだったよ。医師が気づけなかったのも無理からぬことなんだ。ガルダの妊娠は20年に一度あるかないかで、経験したことがあるものは限られている。
Do we have any records of those that have previously witnessed an egg laying?
新潮学書に産卵に関することは書かれているよ。ただあれは300年前に書かれて以降一切更新されてないからな。不足があって当然だ。ガルダは女神の鳥。女神の持ち物をむやみに記録するなんてもってのほか。その体はたとえ死しても傷つけてはならないという規則がある。 たとえ医療研究のためだったとしてもだ。俺たちはガルダの臓器がいくつあるかさえ知らないんだよ。俺たちの知識は乏しい。ガルダに何か起きても治療方法は数えるほどしかない。俺たちは女神の末裔たる王に仕える者としてその規則を死守しなくてはならない。このことについてお前はどう思う？
Those regulations are ridiculous. Why are only Garudas subjected to these restrictions? I understand the desire to take care of them, but this is the wrong way to go about it.
お前、それ外で言うなよ。厳罰者だ。
Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
お前ならそう言ってくれるんじゃないかと思って聞いたが、期待以上の答えが返ってきて嬉しいよ。前に俺が翼騎士に必要なものが3つあると話したことを覚えているか？
Yes, the first was a blade to protect the Garuda. The second was your Garuda's trust. You've yet to tell me the third. Grandmaster Crius slowly nods.
3つ目はガルダに関する知識を身につけることだ。刃と信頼、そして知識。この3つが揃って初めて翼騎士なのだと思っている。これは俺個人の考えだ。もちろんお前に押し付けるつもりはないし、ここだけの話として留めておいてくれ。
Yes, sir. I could never discuss this with anyone else. Society has turned this living, breathing birds into something divine. If these three things really were needed to be a knight in the wings of Garuda, then there are no true wings in the world.
お嬢様、お帰りなさいませ。
Hello, Maya. I'm back.
ちょうど料理を作り終えたところです。先にお食べになられますか？
Yeah, sounds good. I was wondering what kind of reaction Maya would give me after being gone for 2 weeks. But oh, that's a good one, actually. That's a good one. Is this a long one? Oh, yeah, that's a good one, if it is this. Alan. That's the same voice actor that speaks Alan. The same that Crius has. Oh my, man, it's not the full clip. Feels bad, man. But the full clip is nice. Yatta! The full clip with Alan that I made is actually nice. I think I might say it when I was playing this, yikes, at the end, because he was like flirting to us. So, yeah, thank you for the hydrate. And hello, Zoska. I hope you have a great start in the day. I was so sure she'd either be livid I was gone or happy I was back. What's this?
ローストチキンです。
It's pretty big. What about this green thing?
牛肉をクルムの葉で包んで炙ったものです。葉の効果で肉が特別柔らかくなって味もよく染み込んでいるはずです。
These sandwiches are also incredibly colorful.
具材は3種類。フライにした肉厚ベーコンと卵、すりつぶした白身魚とレタス、特製ドレッシングで味付けしたトマトとキュウリをご用意しています。
Wait. That's a lot of food.
あとはバターでこんがり焼いたじゃがいも、アボカドとトマトのサラダ、手羽先のスパイシースープ、合いびき肉とチーズのリゾット。
That's even more food. Who should eat this all, Maya? Oh my god.
デザートはアイスにケーキ、パイを焼いております。お好きなものからお選びください。
Well, I would take the ice cream, the cake, and pie for dessert, I think. Because I like sweets. Maya is far happier with my return than I ever could have imagined. She just cooked everything. My gratitude for her waits up inside me. After losing my family, it was Maya that taught me the warmth of being loved by another. Without her in my life, my desire for revenge would have turned me into a much colder person. Never would I have earned friends in the wings or been accepted by Huma. Because she is always here, waiting for my return, I can safely go a little overboard sometimes. So, I'm sure if I told her that she's spoiled me. I've just received my first salary as a proper knight. I'd like to use it to get Maya a gift of some kind. I take my first day off in some time. To be more precise, I choose to train and work even so through what were otherwise days off. So this marks the first time in very long I've personally chosen to rest. I may be resting, but I'm not relaxing. No disaster ultimately followed the dark sky, but I'm sure the witch will appear again sometime soon. Flames of hatred still burn bright inside me. That's why I want to do what I can and do it now. These peaceful days with Maya probably won't continue for long. I may have to leave her behind someday. I don't want to have any regrets when that time comes. What will best convey my gratitude? Let's start by going to a shop that deals with women's accessories. Oh my god. Before I know it, 2 hours have passed. Why can't I find anything? Flowers, candies, clothes, accessoires. I took a look everything, but I have no idea what makes for a good quality item or how to choose the best gift. What's so great about the frilly dress? And are more expensive accessoires automatically better? And don't get me started on the makeup. Why is there so much of it? Okay, gonna go now, talk to you later. Okay, see ya, sweet. I know what makes a good sword or bow, but this?
騎士がこんな道の真ん中で腰を折るんじゃない。
I quickly straightened myself back up and salute.
詰所以外でお前を見かけるのは珍しい。そういえば今日は休暇だったな。
Yes, I'm currently looking for a gift for Maya. I want to give her something to thank her for everything she's done.
使用人に対してプレゼントなんてと言いたいところだが、お前とマヤ殿はただの主従関係ではないもんな。わかったぞ。マヤ殿へ何を送ればいいかわからず悩んでいたんだろう。
Ouch. I haven't been able to pay her much until now.
そうだろう。候補生の給与じゃそんな余分はない。
The reason Maya has remained with me is because she feels she owes a great deal to my mother, who formerly employed her. I shouldn't be taking advantage of those feelings, and yet...
母子への恩返し。傍から見ているとそれだけではないように思
う。What kind of gift would make a woman happy?
そんなのお前の方がわかるだろう。
I definitely don't. You're popular with women, right? I'm sure you understand a woman's heart far better than I do. His expression falters. It's odd to see his usual calm smile disappear. He looks around for some time. His gaze never lingering for too long on any one thing, before awkwardly asking me his next question.
誰にそんなこと聞いたんだ?
You. Yeah, me. What's happening, Otto? Where you hear that from? Actually, this a woman. So the main character in the game is a woman, but she has like she's very mature, you know. So she's a very strong woman. How does she not know about makeup and stuff? It's because she's not interested in it. You know, you have like women that are not interested. I mean, she's also a knight. So she's more interested in those stuff. Everyone in the wings talks about it. Maya's older and far more feminine than I am. What kind of gift would she be happy with?
俺は年上の女性にはまるで可愛い妹を相手にするように接する。逆に年下は信頼のおける姉だと思って接する。贈り物を選ぶ時もそうだ。が、これは女同士には当てはまらない法則だと思う。
Really?
一度女とか年上とかそういう枠組みを外して考えてみる。マヤ殿は何をしている時が一番楽しそうにしているんだ？
She's happiest looking after me. Actually true. I mean that she loves when I enjoy her cooking, and she'll hum to herself even by cleaning.
お前、やっぱり分かってるんじゃないか？マヤ殿が恩返しのためだけにお前のそばにいるわけじゃないということを。
I actually have an idea in mind, but it feels so pushy of me.
大丈夫だよ。
His Maiden is as bright and strong as the very rays of the sun.
お前は人の心を過ぎるくらい大事にする。自分のことを忘れてしまうほどに。そんなお前が選んだものなら、きっとマヤ殿は喜んでくれるさ。
Thank you, sir.
お前が何を選ぶのか興味はあるし、一緒についていきたいが、これから約束があったな。今度会った時にどうなったか続きを聞かせてくれ。
I will, thank you. Okay. Once I made up my mind, all that remained was to buy one of the best quality. This time I'm able to move with decisive action. I finally chose my gift after much deliberation. I have to send away for it, however, which means the gift giving will have to happen in a few days' time. I hope she likes it. A man suddenly bumps into me. He must be in a hurry since he runs off without even looking at me. But even from behind, I recognize him. The name that comes to mind belongs to someone who left the kingdom. Someone that I was sure I'd never see again. I think I can still catch up to him. When I finally catch up with the man, we're both in the noble quarter. As it's close to the Linsel home, I don't come here unless I absolutely have to. I cautiously call out to the man. Would he happen to be Grand Commander Kyle?
お前はアナスタシアか。
So he's more accurately the former Grand Commander. I hesitate to call him that to his face. As a result, I call his title as I used to. I knew it was you. It's wonderful to see you again. For some reason, he looks at me with unease. His gaze searches me as if I'm trying to figure out if I'm friend or foe.
なぜここにいるんだ?
I followed after you when I saw you in the city. I was despondent when you left, and I was unable to express my gratitude, so I had hoped to do so now.
本当にそれでここまで来たのか?
Yes. What's going on here? He seems more concerned with where we are, rather than our chance reunion. There may be circumstances I'm not aware of. I'm not sure if I should get involved, or do I want to simply leave him alone? As a compromise, I start up a harmless conversation. We were also shocked to find you suddenly left the order. We'd love it if you could stop by base when you have the...
ふざけたことを抜かすな。私は汚い手を使われ、ダンを追い出されたんだぞ。
He should go away. What?
従順な部下の顔で近づいてきて、ずっと失脚の機会を狙っていたんだ。あんな男はなぜ信用してしまったのか。
Wait, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Grand Commander Crius told me you turned home to take up the family business.
そんなのデタラメだ。くそ。あいつはそうやって皆のことを騙しているんだな。何がクライオス団長だ。あの男は団長の座を我が物にするために私を追放したんだぞ。
Grand Commander Kyle allowed me to enter the order. He knew that he had been making an enemy of a Marcus in the worst case scenario, and still accepted me into the fold. I owe him a great deal. Please calm yourself, sir. There must be some mistake here. Let us bust cool our heads and talk this out. I'm sure once the truth comes to light, all will return to...
話し合いなど無意味だ。私も奴と同じだけの武器を手に入れなくては。アナスタシア、もしやと思ったが、お前は本当に偶然ここに居合わせたんだな。
お
私は奴の悪行の証拠をつかむためにここに来たんだ。奴は複数の既婚女性から金品を得ている。談笑まがいのことをしてるんだよ。いや、談笑より立ちが悪い。
Wow!
女性と関係を持ち込んだ後は金をゆすっている。相手が既婚者であることをいいことにうまく口止めしてな。どうだ、狡猾なやつだろあいつは。お前をよく騎士団で引き取ろうと強く言ったのもキャサロックだった。今思えばリンゼル家とのつながりが欲しかったんだろうな。
Grand Commander Crius would never do such a thing. It's certainly easy to make that claim, but I'm unsure if those words would reach Grand Commander Kyle's ears. I owe a debt of gratitude to both of these men. Just as I believe in Grand Commander Crius, I highly doubt Grand Commander Kyle would be lying to me. There must be a mistake somewhere. He must be blind to something critically important in his anger. I take it you haven't heard of what happened to Marcel. Are you not curious as to what became of her?
もちろん気になっているさ。妊娠したという話も聞いて嬉しく思っている。
Those of the wings of Garuda must always prioritize the Garuda above all else, correct? When you left, Huma stopped eating. Her pregnancy may have been one reason for this, but I imagine she grew terribly lonely without you, sir. I'll do anything I can to help you. All I ask in return is that, for today, you find it in you to quell the fires raging within your heart. Grand Commander Kyle says nothing more and simply leaves. The wings spend their days rigorously training and hunting food for the Garudas, but the rigor of it all strengthens our bonds. They are an accepting group and welcome anyone so long as they work hard. But I'm sure it's not a all pristine under the surface. In Grand Commander Crius, all but said, there are no true wings in this world. I felt that terribly strongly. I scored my reluctance to accept both the good and evil of this world. That's when I see them. Her golden locks put even the finest of silk tweeds to shame. Her crimson lips bloom like a rose on her pale skin. Her voluptuous body appears as if sculpted from a single slate of marble. Even knowing how deeply cruel and merciless she truly is doesn't stop my thoughts from being overcome by how beautiful she is. And today marks the first time I see a man next to her that remains just as handsome even in the light of her unparalleled beauty. Why? Why is the Grand Commander with that woman? My stepmother and Grand Commander Crius slip into a car, which then promptly drives off in the opposite direction of the Lindsay Manor.
奴は複数の既婚女性から金品を得ている。談笑まがいのことをしてるんだよ。いや、談笑より立ちが悪い。
Hello Izumi, how are you today?
お前をよく騎士団で引き取ろうと強く言ったのもキャスロックだった。今思えば、リンゼル家とのつながりが欲しかったんだろうな。
I know full well it's impossible to live only in the purest of waters, but it's so hard for me to swallow this murky truth. A turkey. Oh no, the sky. The prelude to disaster appears once again. Should we prepare for the worst this time? Is this dark sky truly the work of a witch? I'm good, I slept the whole day. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad.
お食事ご用意しておりますので、食べられるようになったらお呼びください。
I'm more exhausted now than I'm after even the most strenuous training. There's no proof that what Grand Commander Kai said is true, but there's no denying Grand Commander Crius and my stepmother are acquainted. The superior I trust and respect from the bottom of my heart, and the stepmother I hate and fear were together, no matter the reason. Nothing can soften this terrifying blow. I should sleep and just deal with all of this tomorrow. I will come to deeply regret this decision. I'm so focused on myself that I forget all about the witch. Maya? Are you feeling alright? Should I call a doctor? Maya, I'm opening the door. Oh gosh, ey. Oh. Rip. Maya, Maya. You come to the best moment, Izumi. Oh my god. Just everything is bloody. 10 years ago.
私の前を歩かないで。目障りだが。
お姉様ったら、そんなところに寝転んでたら、ドレスが汚れてしまいますよ。
ほら、構うのではありません。
はーい。
お嬢様。あ、頬が赤く腫れてしまっていますね。今すぐ冷やしましょう。
アナスタシア、 またエベリーナの機嫌を損ねるようなことをしたのか。まったくどうしてなんだ。お前はおとなしくていい子だったじゃないか。
旦那様、お嬢様は何も悪くありません。ただ廊下を歩いていただけなのです。
It's okay, Maya. Don't say anything.
お嬢様。
とにかくエベリーナを怒らせるんじゃないぞ。彼女は王の実米なのだから。分かったな。
Yes, father. Protesting will do nothing at best and irritates the situation at worst. What father now treasures more than anything is mother, after all.
そんなこと。
I'm going to leave this manor. I cannot live here. I must run before the situation turns worse. No, I'm not running. I become the version of myself I want to be. I refuse to live in my dreams, victim of envy, any longer.
お嬢様、私もお供させてください。
I don't have the wherewithal to hire you.
給金のことを心配してくださっているのなら不要です。すでにお嬢様のご生母様に金銭以上のものをいただいております。それに尊敬する主人に仕えることはメイドとしてこれ以上ない幸せなのですよ。
マヤ・カークランドの死因は失血死。生きたまま死体を切断され、切断された部位はご丁寧にそこら中に並べられていたよ。我々異端審問団はこれをメンブルムの引き起こした事件として捜査することを決定した。捜査の手順としては、まず魔女が選出したサクリファイスへの尋問、その周辺捜査、そして裁判ということになるが、第一発見者のお前からも話を聞いておきたい。被害者と最後に会ったのはいつだ？リンゼル。今夜0時に行われる魔女裁判でメンブルムを吊るし上げられなければ第2第3の被害者が出る。国を
Yes, sir.
被害者と最後に会ったのは昨日は会ったのか？
Yes, at about 8 p.m. I had been out in the city privacy, so I went to sleep without talking to her much.
被害者が殺害されたのは深夜だが、物音が聞こえるようなことはなかったか？
Not at all. I'm usually fairly sensitive to sounds, but I apparently slept fairly deeply last night.
よくあることだな。
What do you mean by?
最近の被害者のことで何か変わったことはなかったか？誰かと揉めているとか、人間関係で悩んでいるとか。
She never mentioned anything of the sort.
被害者と付き合いがある人物は？
The other tenants of this apartment and the owners and staff of nearby shops. I heard she'd done all kinds of works while I was away in the afternoons, but I never heard the details. To me, she got acquainted with the other knights of the wings, so I don't think she had any unique relationship with any of them. A young inquisitor stands a bit away as he ferociously writes down everything I say. My mouth dries up from nerves when I think about how all my words will remain. Maya was killed by a membrum, right? Why are you asking about her?
何が言いたい？
If a membrum is someone who has had their heart eaten away by a witch, then does it matter who they killed?
つまり無差別殺人だから被害者の交友関係を聞くのは無駄だと言いたいのか？
I'm not sure, which is why I want you to tell me. We can't say for sure that a membrum committed this crime, can we? Isn't there a chance this was committed by an unaffected human? And even if the sacrificer have appeared, there's a chance you still haven't found the true victim. And if that's the case, then the regular human who killed Maya will be allowed to escape. Is that not why you're asking to know more about Maya?
まあ、過去にこんな土地狂った殺しがなかったとは言わない。頭のおかしい人間なんか山ほどいるからな。
Oh my god, that's so sad. I like Crius so much, but like, yeah, we are in another timeline and we don't have memories on all the things that happen anymore with him. And yeah, he don't remember us either.
けど、ある一点の証拠が示している。メンブルムによる犯行だってことをな。
Wishes?
お前、見てないのか？まあ、家族の死体が目の前にあるってのに現場を落ち着いて見ていられるわけないか。話はしまいだ。また何かあれば呼び出す。それまでは通常業務に戻っていい。
Wait, Maya is my family. Please tell me more about what happened. Can you at least tell me who the sacrificer are?
断る。
Why not?
お前に捜査権がないからな。サクリファイスでもないお前はただの部外者だ。さっさと出ていけ。これ以上俺の時間を無駄にするな。
I shouldn't have insisted on separate rooms. If we'd been together, I would have noticed an intruder.
今日からここで生活するのですね。
You don't look very happy about that.
ええ、こんなリンゼル家の馬小屋よりも狭い部屋、お嬢様には不釣り合いですわ。
Look, what do you expect me to do? This is the upper limit of what I can afford on a cadet salary.
私の貯金から出せば、もうちょっといいところに暮らせるのに。
I won't have that. You just watch I rise in the ranks and move us into an even better place.
楽しみにしてますわ。下の階のご夫婦、赤ちゃんが生まれたらしいですよ。かわいい女の子だそうで、後でご挨拶に行かなくては。
I have more money now, Maya. Let's get you a room of your own.
大きな部屋に引っ越すのではなかったのですか？
I've grown rather fond of this room, but if you got
こう
a partner, I'd just be in the way, right? You should be living on your own.
まあまあまあまあ、年若いお嬢様にそんな心配をさせてしまうなんて思いませんでした。というのは嘘で、お嬢様がここ最近その件で悩んでいらっしゃったのは分かっておりました。ですので、すでに部屋は借りております。
You are?
ええ。ですが、私が出て行って寂しくありませんか？
No, I'll be fine.
本当に？
Even if I'm lonely, I don't want to prevent you from living your own life.
人生の邪魔ってお嬢様ったら大げさなんだから。ご安心ください。私が借りたのはこの隣の部屋ですから。私たちは一応姉妹という設定になっていますので、きっと周囲には呆れられてしまうでしょうね。 いつまでも妹離れできない姉だと。まあそう事実から遠くない誤解ですわね。
Maya is my mate, my friend, my sister, my mother, and I have now lost her for a second time. The Inquisitors will look into her death, and courts will see her killer come to light. Finding and executing the criminal won't bring Maya back to me. Will I have to continue in a world without her? For what reason did I rewind in the first place? Wasn't it to become an ideal version of myself? To protect the ones I love? I'm not different than I was in my first life. I'm still weak and pathetic. What am I getting so worried about? This has an easy solution. I just have to die, then I can give this another try. I just need to rewind to before Maya's death and protect her this time. I have that power. Shivers run throughout my body. Why? This isn't my first death. Am I still scared of dying? I've been killed and I've chosen death myself before, but I never killed myself to use the fatal rewind before. What if doing so robbed me of the fatal rewind? It could happen. This magic is a gift and I'm not exactly familiar with the specifics of its use. Enough. There's no point in brooding. It will only get in my way. I can only know if this will lead to failure by dying. So long as I can get over the fear of death, I will be invisible. I can retreat a path that everyone else can only ever walk once. If there's a line I shouldn't cross, this is probably it. But the appeal of this fatal rewind is like sweet nectar, making me feel as tough. So I've no other choice. And just think about it. Maya was probably targeted because of me. I was hostile toward a witch, so Maya was taken a recompense. It all makes sense. If I hadn't taken Maya away from the Linsel home 8 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. It's all my fault. I can't give up yet. I can use the fatal remind, remember? I can still save her. I can protect her this time. I can save my precious family. Yep.
お嬢様、お帰りなさいませ。お嬢様？
Her face. Oh Maya, oh Maya. I wrap my arms around Maya with incredible strength. A soft warmth against my body fills me to the brim with true calm.
どうかなさったのですか？
Are you worried about anything, Maya?
え？
You don't have anyone following you. Are there any squirrels you found yourself in?
何もありませんよ。
Holding a... Yeah, I think people that just join the stream probably think that's not... I don't date like love interests, like husbandos. I just date a woman. Probably. Really?
お嬢様に嘘はつきません。そのことはお嬢様がよくご存知でしょう。一体どうなさったのですか？
Okay. Then let's sleep together tonight.
え？また話が急に変わって。
Let's go. Would you rather not?
嫌ということはないですけど、一緒にって同じベッドという意味ではないですよね。
I can decide this. I have to sleep with her. Sleep in the same bed. Let's go.
一体どうなさったんですか？小さい頃だってお一人で寝ていたのに。
What do you mean you lost? I'm not doing this because I want her to dot on me. I'm doing this to protect her. But as easy as it would be to read this, I don't want to worry her. We're close. Something like this is fine every once in a while, wouldn't you say?
町の女の子たちが知ったら驚きますね。むしろ私なんて恨まれるかもしれません。ご存知ですか？お嬢様は今、若い女の子たちの間で大人気なんですよ。ブロマイドまで売られるようになって。
Yet, and this is why probably people think when they join the stream or look at this moment that I'm playing a guy, but the MC is a woman. So he found out about that.
ええ、全種類3枚ずつ購入しました。
Oh my god, she bought 3 of those prints? That's actually so embarrassing. Why?
もちろんもっと購入するつもりでした。ですが、1人3枚までだと制限をかけられてしまったのです。
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I didn't understand it. That's not what I wanted to know. It's odd that someone like me would attract attention like this. I've even had people try to get my attention, but I can't help but feel they have some hidden agenda.
それはお嬢様の悪いところですわ。
Yeah, I should be more careful. What good is there in so easily doubting others?
そうではありません。お嬢様は。
Maya? She fell asleep. Yeah. Maya must be exhausted to fall asleep mid-sentence. What was she trying to say about me? She's got me curious. Oh well, I can always ask tomorrow. I take out the dagger I've hidden on me and grab at the handle. I lock the door and create improved blockage in front of it. The final issue I worry over until the very end is whether or not to call reinforcements. But as I don't know who the membrum could be, it's probably more dangerous to have more people here. All I can do is rely on the weapon in my hand. Just who killed Maya? What did she do to deserve that? Sure, the witch eats away at the membrum's heart, but that still doesn't explain her death. Stop right there. Don't forget who the real evil is here. But if I want to defeat the witch, I must find out who the membrum is. This time, I swear, I protect. Ooh, that don't sound good. What rooses me from sleep is neither sound nor presence, but the smell of blood. Maya is dead. How? She is laying on our side, right? Her body has been cut apart. An arm and leg each hang suspended from the ceiling. Her head sits on a vase like a flower. Good that we don't see this now. Holy shit. Don't looks like a nice picture if you read this. Her remaining body parts are used similar, rather than being thrown around randomly. The placement seems deliberated. The clear care taken only disgusts me more. I didn't want a repeat performance, but this time the venue is my bedroom. No way. No. Why? I was right there with her. Why did this happen again? A crest of some kind is written on the wall. This was obviously new. The killer must have written it sometime last night, using Maya's blood. This must be the proof Inquisitor Lister spoke of. I turn around to look at the door. And at the barricade, amazed even why Maya questioned my reasoning. The whole of the barricade remains intact, just as it was yesterday. There's not a single trace of anything having been moved. So what's going on here? Yeah, probably. Or there's something on my neck. It's a collar made of iron. It's heavy, as if dragging the weight of a sin. A sign of one branded as suspect, as possible perpetrator of an unspeakable act. Yeah. Have I become a sacrificum? But why have things changed so drastically? I was just trying to protect Maya. To be a sacrificum means I be suspected of killing Maya as a membrum. The room's defenses were perfect, yet Maya was still killed. As panicked as I am, my gaze remains fixed on the barricade. No. I didn't do this. I didn't kill Maya.
おはようございます。ご在宅でしょうか。教会から黒い空の翌日は隣人の無事を確認するようにと命令が下っていまして、マヤさんもそちらにいます？
Oof. I will not accept a world without her. One more time. I must try to fix this one more time. Maya, I swear, I save you this time.
「おかえりなさいませ、お嬢様。一緒にですか？いいですけど、私寝相悪いかもしれませんよ。どうされたんですか？すごく顔色が悪いですよ。
Yeah, I think it's not good when we make this a lot of times.
え？今から異端審問官の詰め所に行くんですか？どうしてそ…おかえりなさいませ、お嬢様。
Oh, we made it again.
おかえりなさいませ、お嬢様。
Oh, oh, oh.
おかえりなさいませ、お嬢様。
Abas ka! Hinaan sa akin yung turret niya, papatayin ako. To heaven na, to heaven, to heaven.
What the fuck was this?
I'm dying.
Ihil ka niya. Nasa spawn Miguel.
Wala naman eh. Wala naman.
Oh my god.
もうやめて。これ以上は心が持たないよ。
Why does it always end the same? I only remained unevolved that very first time. Every single loop after that saw me chained down as a sacrificum. I can neither run from Maya's death or from my own sin. Is this my divine faith? Of course it's not. This is all the work of the witch, and he's not no god. But that doesn't mean I can win against them.
君の死に戻りはこの地上に生きる者すべてに適用される。それは破滅の魔女も例外じゃないんだ。あいつに気づかれずに時を戻せることに勝機があったんだけど、だからこそなんだろうね。マヤちゃんが殺される運命は強力すぎて直前に立てた策じゃ変えられないんだと思う。
Okay. Then what do I do? Should I go back to 8 years ago again?
それは絶対にダメ。前にも言った通り、遠い過去に戻るのは相当な負担がある。 戻った途端強靭になって、今度こそ本当に死ぬまで幽閉されることになるよ。
Then what should I do?
破滅の魔女を倒すしかない。街で会っただろ？あの瞬間に死に戻って倒すんだ。
You want me to kill a man I can't even physically touch?
魔女同士なら触れられるんだけどな。
They can? Then why don't you?
無理だよ、無理。僕の肉体はとうの昔に消滅してるんだもん。破滅の魔女が魔女を全員殺してしまったから、僕らの味方になってくれる人もいない。だから。
Then what would you have me do? How I'm supposed to fight a magical adversary I can't even touch?
弱点を見つけるんだよ。どんな魔女にも弱点は必ずある。破滅の魔女にだって何かあるはずなんだ。どうやって見つけるのかは僕にもわからないけど。
If I kill the witch before any member appear, Maya will survive. But if I'm to destroy the witch for good, I must face him down to find his weakness. Which necessity I move forward from this and accept Maya's death. Okay.
役立たずって怒らないの？
Why would I say that when you are the one that's given me this power in the first place? You've given me so much, I promise to give you as much as I can in return, and I just as badly want to strangle that conniving witch.
かっこいい。さすが僕の。いや、なんでもない。
I put on a brave face, but I'm far from confident. Can I really defeat the witch when I can't even protect Maya? There's no can or can't. I will do it. I have to. I'll be going now. If you notice anything, let me know.
待って。今回戻ったら死に戻りはしばらく禁止だよ。
A ban? For how long?
君の心が癒えるまでだよ。
My heart,
平気だとでも言うつもり？
Then how do I heal my heart?
それがわからないから、心っていうのは厄介なんだよ。破滅の魔女への対抗策として死に戻りの力を渡したけど、あんな風に命を簡単に投げ出してほしかったわけじゃない。正直今すごく後悔してる。僕の選択。
There are some things that simply cannot fix.
そうだよ。自分の命は大切にして。
Pete's Batman Maya is in the other timeline also death. I rewind once more, but my worst case scenario comes true. Whether I plead for help or remove myself from Maya's side, this fate will likely remain unchanged. I vaguely survey the room. Her head is enshrined in the middle, covered in gorgeous lace. Her remaining limbs are either strung from the ceiling or placed on the shelves. They arrange with such cleanliness that they may as well be decorations. And I must be going crazy to see the dismembered body of a loved one as such. I can no longer run from this situation. I have only one option left, open to me.
おはようございます。ご在宅でしょうか。教会から黒い空の翌日は隣人の無事を確認するようにと命令が下っていまして、マヤさんもそちらにいます
？Call an Inquisitor.
え？
Yeah, I mean.
以上で尋問終了だ。何か聞きたいことはあるか？
ティレル様、今回の魔女裁判は簡単に終わりそうですね。被害者と二人きり、密室の空間での犯行ですから、ご丁寧にバリケードまで張って、本当は籠城するつもりだったんでしょう。状況から見てメンブルに間違いない。もうここで逮捕してしまって良いのでは？
リンゼル、サクリファイスには自由が与えられる。逃げてもいい。うまいものを食って過ごしても遺書を書いてもいい。しかし0時になればお前は必ず裁判所に訪れる。それも魔女の呪いだろうな。
There's no point in using the rewind. I must find the witch's weak point. I made that promised rune in Elijah, yet my hand automatically reaches for my dagger. I'm scared of taking my own life, but I also know that a sharp blade through the neck brings a kinder death than scorching flames. The voices of the masses reverberate in my head. It's a confused cacophony of laughter. There's joy at an evil being punished, and sorrow and pity at the poor girl groveling for her life. If I continue in this timeline, I may have to experience the suffering once more, and if I'm the one that killed Maya, it's a fate I deserve. Oh, I didn't realize how much that experience affected me. I put my desire to save Maya at the forefront and only now realize how deep my wants go. Someone knocks at the door. My whole body twitches in response. This is the first timeline someone's visited after the Inquisitors left. I keep my dagger firmly in hand as I carefully answer the door. Yes. Grant, Commander. Why are you here?
友人から話を聞いたんだ。
Oh, I'm sorry. I took so long to report what happened. Ooh, let's go.
何も言わなくていい。今はただ思う存分泣けばいい。
Run, Commander. I sob against his chest, quietly accepts all of my built-up sadness from each repeated experience of Maya's death. Yeah, and I mean, look at the blood still on the walls. I'd all but lost sense of what it means to be alive after letting go of my life so many times, but the strength of his arms and the warmth of his embrace brings it all back into place. I'm a murderer. Remaining with me will only put you in danger.
お前がマヤ殿を殺したメンブルムということだ。
My body still shakes with despair as I nod. Maya and I were together last night. I put up a barricade against the door to prevent intruders. This is a locked room situation. Who else could kill her but me under these circumstances?
殺した自覚はあるのか。マヤ殿の体に刃を突き立てた感触はあったか。彼女を殺した時の感情を覚えているか。
Not at all. I don't remember a thing.
そうか。だったらお前はメンブルムではないよ。
How can you say that so confidently?
それは俺のセリフだ。なぜお前がマヤ殿を殺すんだよ。ありえないだろう。
But if a witch really ate away at my heart, then...
殺すかもしれないって。じゃあ、今お前の心はどうなっている？狂気に取りつかれたり、無感情になったり、変化はあるのか？少なくとも 俺の目にはお前は普通に見えるよ。殺した記憶がないのならなおのこと信じられる。
Oh, did I not kill Maya?
わざわざ密室を作って殺しをするバカなんかいないだろう。よし、落ち着いたみたいだな。ひとまず詰め所に移動しよう。
Ruefully explained what happened to the Grand Commander.
そうか。サクリファイスであることは確かなんだな。あと12時間が勝負だな。
What fight?
まさかこのまま何もせずに裁判を待つ気なのか？
Well, yeah, I'm a sacrifice.
サクリファイスには自由を与えられている。そうティレルが言ったんだろう。
Oh.
今回行われる魔女裁判は通常とは違う。魔女による魔女のための魔女裁判だ。魔女を楽しませるための趣向が施されている。例えば投票権が民衆にあるというところとか。
Do you know a lot about these trials?
まあこういう時勢だからな。いろいろと調べてみた。黒い空もメンブルムの出現も初めてじゃない。50年前にも起きた。裁判のことは把握しているか？わからなければ今説明しておく。
Well, we also know what happened.
そうか。ならそれじゃあまずは誰がサクリファイスなのか異端審問官に聞きに行こう。
You're going to come with me, sir?
当たり前だ。こんな状況でお前を一人にできるわけないだろう。
Thank you.
どうした？
Nothing. I don't have the time to be worrying about all that. True. All it takes is a simple question and the Inquisitor's hand over a list of sacrificer without opposition. He's such a bro for helping you. Yeah, he's like a really good guy.
残り時間はあと11時間。まずは誰がサクリファイスなのか確認してみよう。
Lucian is also there. And our sister is there. We are there, and yeah. The painter, Lucian, the prince, our sister, and someone else. What is this list?
ルーシェン殿下に。このオーラ・リンゼルというのはお前の妹か？
Yes. I'm surprised to see their names on this list, but my attention is drawn to a photograph of a third individual. I'd never mistake that face. It's a witch. I never expected to learn of his name this way. So he's been parading around as a court painter. Is it possible for a witch to be a memrom? Or is this one of his mind games?
このメンツは会うことすら困難だな。余すことなく調べたいところだが時間はない。取捨選択していくしかないだろう。ちょっと待ってろ。
The Grand Commander isn't gone for long. He comes back with a newspaper of some kind.
タブロイド紙だよ。もう今回の事件のことが載ってる。
Wow, they even listed out the sacrificer.
異端審問官の誰かが情報を売ったんだろうな。
With something like this, we didn't even need to go talk to them in the first place.
俺もついさっき見かけで知ったんだよ。ま、こういう新聞の信憑性は薄いし、確かな情報とは言えないな。
Yeah, none of these headlines even feel real.
手がかりがない以上、こういうところから下がっていくのも一つの手だろう。
Gets MC. Let's go. Wait. What we else we have? Where's our sister? Yeah. I'm going back home. My heart sings when I take that first step. 8 years ago, I got on hands and knees as I begged to go to the church. My intent from the start was to join the Wings, but I highly doubted a Marcus would allow something like that. Yet, it was my father that gave me the most support. He may have still had love for his 10-year-old daughter. Even so, he told me never to return once I left. Nothing changed at all. All the furnishings speak to their luxury, yet have no character of their own. I wonder if that's the kind of thing that suits her tastes.
ようこそおいでくださいました、キャソロック様。
The butler bows deeply, but only to the Grand Commander. When the Grand Commander realizes I'm being ignored, he scores. I remain silent on the matter, leaving him no choice but to continue the conversation.
突然押しかけてしまってすまない。要件は伝えた通り、オーラ殿から今夜の裁判のことで話を聞きたいんだ。まずは公爵殿にご挨拶させていただきたいのだが。
はあ、あいにく旦那様は体調を崩されておりまして、医師の診断によりますと、内臓を悪くされてしまっているようで、起き上がることができないのです。
Aha, this explains why I never heard any complaints about my becoming a knight. He wasn't in the condition to do so. Still, this is odd. He was perfectly healthy in my previous life. Does my leaving home have anything to do with this?
エベリーナ様は外出中にございます。オーラ様にはお話が通っておりますから、どうぞこちらに。
あの執事はお前のことに気づいていないようだったな。そんなに長く実家に帰っていなかったとは知らなかったぞ。そんなに苦しそうな顔をするなよ。責めているつもりはない。ダメだな。どうもお前のことになると口うるさくなってしまう。
You're like that with everyone. The more downtrodden someone is, the more likely you are to reach out. I've seen it again and again. And because you stand out, everyone's attention winds up focused on who you're speaking with. And because everyone respects you, they all try to help you too.
よせ。大したことでもないのにいいように言うな。
It's amazing. He's able to say that. I'm sure he genuinely means it. I'm sure he'd hate me if I went much further. So I keep my whisperings locked in my heart. This is what I respect about him, and that's why I feel so betrayed by the tiniest action. Respect can turn into something terrible, dangerous, when taken too far. True.
クライオス様、大変お待たせしました。
Oh my god, this woman.
お初にお目にかかります、オーラ殿。クライオスキャソ。
もちろん存じ上げておりますわ。空水の貴公子のことを知らない娘などこの国には一人もいませんもの。
Orla's eyes glow with a fierce light. She isn't enamored with the Grand Commander as most other women are, I see. It's been 8 whole years. Orla probably doesn't even remember me. Assuming she hasn't read the paper or heard anything from the Inquisitors, she probably won't recognize.
もしかしてお姉様ですか？
Surprise closes my throat, and it's not because she actually recognized me. It's because of the tears currently pouring from her eyes.
ずっとお会いしたいと思っておりました。お姉様と暮らしたのはたった6年で、あまりお話もしたことはありませんでしたが、私はお姉様のことを片時も忘れたことはありません。どうして？
I'm utterly bewildered. Is this the same Orla that used the servants to tease me? The very same woman who cackled as she chopped off my hair? Don't think about it too hard. Orla acted the perfect sister back then, remember? She's likely doing the same now.
お姉様？どうして何も言ってくださらないのですか？
I'm honestly confused. You said yourself we didn't talk much as kids, and it's not like we are related by blood either. I'm not sure why you think of me so fondly as your sister when everything else says otherwise.
そうですわよね。いきなり妹面したら驚かれてしまいますよね。申し訳ございません。つい舞い上がってしまいました。
Orla turns around to wipe at her tears. That movement shifts the dress at her shoulders for only a moment, but what I see there makes my blood run cold. The Grand Commander doesn't seem to have noticed. My loyalty to this household has been well and truly served, but even so, I hesitate to vocalize what I saw. I'm sorry, sir, but would you leave us alone for a bit? I'd like to talk with my sister.
そうだな。俺もそれがいいと思っていたところだ。
お姉様？
I gently grab Orla's shoulder. Who did this to you?
これはちょっとぶつけてしまって。
If you truly love me as a sister, then I want you to talk to me about this.
私がいけないのです。お母様みたいに美しくないし賢くもない、少しもお母様に似てない不出来な娘だから。
Horror grips at my heart and I feel sick to my stomach. My mouth goes dry as I take what I'm hearing. That woman turned on her own daughter when I disappeared. I had thought, as a mother, she would at least dot on her own daughter. It seems, however, that I was thoroughly mistaken. So Orla isn't being locked away like I was. She's still very much being abused. She's felt a very different despair than what I experienced. How hopeless must it feel to experience violence at the hands of your own mother? The flames of anger that had been burning within me fade away to the faintest smoke. This younger girl in front of me needs someone to protect her. I wrap my arms around her slender frame and search for the words I should say to her as her older sister. I'm beside myself with regret that I never noticed sooner. You've suffered alone for so long. I'm here now, Orla.
お姉様。私、サクリファイスに選ばれたの。お母様は私のような娘を持って後悔しているとおっしゃったわ。もしこれでメンブルムだと断じられてしまったら、お母様に恥をかかせてしまうことになる。どうしたらいいの？
Orla, do you remember Maya? She originally worked here as a maid.
ええ、お姉様についていたメイドよね。クリームがかった髪の。
She was a victim in this case. Can I trust you, Orla?
もちろんよ。人を殺すなんて絶対にできないわ。
She was never high on my suspect list to begin with. Someone of her light build could never tear a grown woman's body apart. We needn't fret over the trial. I'll be right there with you. Her eyes go wide, as if finally remembering that I've also been selected as a sacrifice.
お姉様の活躍は知ってるわ。先日の武術大会で優勝して人々の称賛と祝福を得たのでしょ。本当に素晴らしいわ。それに引き換え私は屋敷からほとんど出ることがないから世の中のことをよく知らないし、お姉様ほどの人脈も人望もない。民衆投票なんてどうやっても不利だわ。
Don't allow yourself to get so pessimistic, Orla. I'll protect you.
本当？
Really, I promise.
ありがとう、お姉様。お姉様、屋敷に帰ってきてくださる？
No, there's no room for me here either. Orla shakes her head as a smile blooms on her features.
お姉様の部屋はちゃんと用意しているわ。カーテンからベッドのシーツまで全部私が選んだの。でも部屋一つだけじゃない。このお屋敷全部そう。家具の位置を決めたり調度品を飾ったりしている時間が一番落ち着くわ。それくらいしか私の思い通りになるものはないから。
王子に会うというのが一番の難関だろうな。本来なら事前に申請して許可が下りた者にしかお目通しは叶わない。
Prince Lucian.
実は君のことをルーシェン様がお探しなんだ。
None of this sits
夜も眠れなかったらしい。
Wow.
そんな情けない弟だったのに、いつからか変わったんだよな。俺や兄上が何をしても無視してな。学問や武術に打ち込んで、次第に周囲の評価が高くなっていった。
何かきっかけのようなものはあるのですか？
さあな、どこかで頭でも打ったんじゃないか。昔の方がずっと可愛かったよ。
I was hit with whiplash when I first heard of Prince Lucian's sudden change. People can't change that easily, so what happened with him? I feel like some unknown power was at work. He suffered so terribly under his brothers. I'd been so worried about why he changed, but as one of his subjects, I should be happier knowing he's gotten stronger.
翼騎士団。今までただの金食い虫だとしか考えていなかったが、認識を改める必要があるな。あんな美人がいるんだし。
Thomas Unruh. Thomas Unruh, a merchant by the looks of it. It's not a name I recognize. The report indicates he had no contact with Maya, but she was a regular of the markets. I need to ascertain if he's telling the truth about this. I take it you're Thomas Unruh. I'd like to ask you some questions.
忍者のことか。
Ninja?
僕たちのことを助けてくれる正義の味方だよ。
I get an explanation from someone nearby. I can't say I understand the situation, but this ninja appears to be famous.
そうなんだよね。俺見ちゃったんだよ。みんなのヒーロー、忍者を。俺ね、今でこそ筆記商会で下働きしてるんだけど、昔はとんでもない店でこき使われて、毎日16時間休憩なしのぶっ通し。そんな時、忍者が盗みに入ったんだ。そして店の悪質な労働環境や店主の不正なんかまで暴いてくれたんだよ。忍者がいなかったら俺は過労死してたに違いない。だから忍者の姿を見かけた時は心臓が止まりかけた。いや、多分一回止まったな。
Oh, if there's a good free game on Steam called Ark Survival Evolved, it's a good survival game with dinosaurs and free until night. I have another survival game that calls, it's also from Steam, but I bought it. It's The Isle. It's also with, but in The Isle you are a dino and need to survive and to grow.
止まってる隙に忍者は消えちゃってさ。もっと心臓を鍛えておけばよかった。
You're pretty passionate about this. Do you like this ninja person?
そりゃもう、俺は忍者一筋さ。
夢中になれるものがあるのは何よりだ。しかし、今は自分の身を心配した方が良くないな。今夜裁判にかけられるんだぞ。
俺は魔女には興味がない。忍者以外のことはどうでもいいんだ。いや、正直に言えばさ、俺だって昨日の夜は怖かったよ。魔女が来たらどうしようって珍しく早く寝たよ。いつもは忍者を探して夜中はさまよってるんだけど。
This guy's hardcore.
朝起きたら首にこんなのがついてたし、でもよくよく考えてみたら悪いことばっかりじゃないって気づいたんだ。忍者は正義の味方だ。万が一俺が疑われて処刑されそうになったら、きっと忍者が助けてくれる。そしたら俺はまた忍者に会えるんだ。
なるほどな。しかし忍者を探してさまよっているというのはさすがにやりすぎじゃないか。
まあな、おかげで日中は眠くてしょうがないよ。頭が朦朧としてて全く記憶がないくらいだ。よく仕事できてるなって自分でも不思議だよ。
This guy. Are you sure you aren't falling asleep? That couldn't explain the foggy memories.
まあ俺のことはいいんだ。本題に入ろう。あんたたちがなぜ俺のところに来たのかちゃんと分かってるよ。忍者が男か女か気になってるんだろ。実は俺にもわからないんだ。
Yeah, he's totally sus.
したのは屋根の上だったからさ。でもこっそりしていた気がするんだよな。そういや怪我をしていたみたいでさ、服が破れていて隙間から腕が出ていたよ。その腕がやたらと白くて入れ墨っぽいものも見えたな。俺は忍者女性説を押すけどね。いや、どちらであっても大好きだけど。ああ、もうこんな時間だ。ごめんよ。これから忍者ファンクラブの会合なんだ。ここで失礼するよ。
The membrum or the person that killed is different. Yep, it's not always the same person. In the route before, it was a child, and this child actually was from an orphanage, and the child loved like the Prince Lucian so much from the king house that he got a membrum, so a person without the heart, because of the witch, and then he went to kill Lucian, and he put like his meat and some body parts from him too, and then he decided to cook the meat from him in the orphanage and eat it with the other childs because he wanted to become Prince Lucian himself. That was the plot from the first route, which was totally horrible if you think about it. Children eating like human meat to get like the human. I mean, what the fuck? I didn't expect it at all. Yeah, it is.
忍者オタクの話を最後まで聞いてあげるなんてお優しい。
But last time we was not a sacrifice. Last time we was Inquisitor. In the first route we was Inquisitor, and now we are Sacrifice. So it's different. So we need also to protect ourselves. Time has flown by. With it being 11 p.m., there's not much else we can do. On this night of chaos, a Finnish moon hangs from the sky. A should look over the information I've gleaned before the trial starts. Nope, I don't need this.
もうすぐカーニバルだ。見事メンブルムを的中させたやつには掛け金に応じた賞金を出すぜ。
Gambling? Is he really trying to make some coin from a trial of all things? Despite his grossly unethically conduct, not a single person around him berates him for it. Quite the opposite, in fact. Everyone puts their bets in with gusto. I feel sick. This is kind of thing that would make despise humans.
うちで独自に集計した途中経過を発表するよ。賭けの参考にしてくれや。
Oh yeah, that. Oh. I can feel myself start to panic. Sweat drops down my back. My hands are cold and my whole body begins to shake. I feel like the same woman I was when I was still locked in confinement. I don't consider myself reliable in the least. I can't believe I slipped back into that mindset so easily. What was the point of the last 8 years if not to get stronger? Pull yourself together. Fear will only lead to my downfall. I desperately try to encourage myself, but it's not enough. No matter what I try to tell myself, the shaking refuses to cease. Oh. Thank you for sticking with me throughout today, Grand Commander. If it weren't for you, Sir. Grand Commander? He leans against a nearby wall, his hand pushed into his chest. I watch as the color drains from his face. I find a physician.
行くな。じきに収まる。
He pulls medicine from his pocket and deftly swallows it. The ease and speed with which he does so speaks to how long he's dealing with this illness. Are you sick?
今は自分のことに集中しろ。
I can't do that. I can't just remove you so easily from my thoughts. Oh. His face.
熱烈な告白を受けているようだが、お前にその気は一切ないんだろうな。お前はそういうやつだ。
I'm sick and tired of losing the ones I love. If I lose you on top of that, I won't be able to handle it.
お前こそ、病人みたいな顔色してるな。
The Grand Commander gingerly takes my hand in his.
震えてるな。何を恐れている？
Everything. Of losing someone I love and of dying.
お前が？なぜ？
Because if I'm found guilty in this trial, I'll be burned at the stake.
お前は負けないよ。
How can you be so sure? We can't even predict what could happen in 5 minutes. I'm sorry, that just slipped out. I don't mean to brush aside your support.
いいよ。それがお前の本音なんだろう。正しい騎士の顔をされるより、そのお前の方がずっといい。
Grand Commander. Those aren't the words he should be giving me as my superior, even so they help to ignite a gentle warmth in my chest.
アナスタシア、俺は確かに病を抱えている。特効薬はあるにはある。しかし、素材が一つ足りない。そのせいで、この病と一生付き合っていかなくてはならない。
What are you missing?
ガルダの羽だ。緑や青ではダメだ。赤い羽が必要なんだ。
A red Garuda feather. We have 18 Garudas in the wings Averies, but none are red.
そう。今は確かにいない。けど、フマの腹の中にはいるかもしれない。
Oh.
お前は俺に希望をくれたんだよ。
It's a small fleeting hope. Red Garudas are the rarest of them all, and there hasn't been one in the wings care for decades. There's a much higher chance of Humashite inherit her sky blue coloration. I'm not so naive that I immediately vocalize those thoughts, but I also can't come up with anything encouraging to say, so all I can do is bite my lip in frustration.
ガルダは長寿だから、なかなか子供を産まない。ほとんど諦めているところだったよ。
Did you join the wings to cure your illness?
そうだな。最初の動機は生きるためだった。俺にはやらなくてはならないことがあった。でも、ガルダと接するようになる。それ以上の感情が生まれた。この神聖な鳥を守り、育てていきたいと強く思うよ。赤い羽のことは抜きにしても、ガルダの誕生に立ち会えることが何より嬉しい。お前はフマとそのお腹の子を救ったんだ。もう少し自分のことを信じてやれ。人は誰といても真の意味では孤独なのだから。
Yes, sir.
俺は執務室に戻っているよ。この調子で裁判に立ち会ってもお前の集中を妨げるだけだろうから。
I look down at my hand. The chill is gone, and the shaking has stopped. Again, Commander. I come out of this alive. He smiles at me before disappearing into the crowd with a lazy wave of the hand. "30 minutes left. May I as well enter the courtroom?" Wait. Crap, I don't even know where the courtroom is. Even if Inquisitor Lister had already told me himself, I've completely forgotten. I've no choice but to go check with him again. I make my way to the Inquisitor Order, fully prepared for Inquisitor Lister's night remarks to bombard my ears. And then, a man appears behind me.
これから私が言う通りに動いてください。
His voice is barely a whisper. The dark brown coal he wears unfortunately prevents me from taking stock of his futures. That clear voice so rings with familiarity.
この先のマーケットを通り抜け、細道に入ってください。悪いようにはしませんから。
I do as you say, but you should know your phrasing is nothing if not suspicious, Prince Lucian. I hear his breath hitch, but it soon even out as the tension dissipates.
ずっとこの時をお待ちしておりました。アナスタシア殿。
After confirming we're alone, he removes his hood. When I finally see Prince Lucian for myself, I understand that he's changed more than even the rumors imply. Even his stature has changed. He was prone to slouching in my previous life, but now he stands tall with a confident gaze. He's very much the picture of a perfect prince. I feared you were looking for me. Does that claim have merit?
はい。あなたが教会に入られたと聞いてからずっと。でもどの教会にも在籍されていなかったので、とても焦りました。まさか翼騎士団に入団されたとは。
I lied to my family. If I honestly told them I wanted to be a knight, I doubt they'd have let me leave the manor. Why were you searching for me?
それは幼馴染がいなくなれば心配するに決まっています。手紙も何度も出したのですが音沙汰はなくて。
You send me letters? I'm sorry. I left home before I ever had a chance to see them. They may be still at the manor.
いいのです。今さら読まれると恥ずかしいので、忘れてください。
は、OK。
このまま昔のことを懐かしんでいたいけれど、そうはいきませんね。
Unfortunately, you're correct. The trial should be starting any minute now.
アナスタシア殿、あなたは今、とても危険な状況にいます。
Prince Lucian looks to me with a grave expression.
あなたと被害者の関係、そして事件の状況を事細かに民衆へと広めた者がいるんです。それも悪意ある表現で。
I see. So they all know now. I remember the last thing Moon told me, his warning not to use the fatal rewind with my current state weighing on my mind. I can't die. Everything ends if I lose my life tonight.
あなたに嫌疑がかからぬよう協力いたします。私があなたの味方であることを信じてください。
Your Royal Highness, you truly changed. You've gotten so much stronger than we last met. I clamped my mouth shut before I thoughtlessly touched on experience I had not in this life, but in the last. I study his futures, hoping he doesn't find my silence strange.
それはあなたが一番ご存知なのではないですか。
The area around swaps, colors and shapes mixed together, as all is engulfed by chaos. Thank you, Izumi, for the hydrate. Where are we?
なんですか？ずっと部屋にいたはずなのに、一体何が起きたって言うんですか？
忍者の仕業じゃないよな。はあ、忍者にだったらどんな目に遭わされてもいいのに。
怖いよ。
Hola. Oh my god.
12時を知らせるか。どうやらここが魔女の用意した裁判所らしい。どちらかというとサーカス団のテントって感じですけどね。
Thick rays patterned with stars hang from the ceiling as bizarre lights float around us. The sacrifices stand in the middle of the stage, surrounded by the gawking eyes of the public. Something about this place reminds me of Elijah, so far more sinister. He must be in some interdimensional space. No wonder I couldn't find it. You'd never be able to visit without a witch's power. That seat remains empty. It's exactly the kind of place I'd expect to find that witch.
あっちっち、私たちの立っているところの真下、火の海ですよ。落ちたら即死です。
やだ、誰か助けて。
静まれ。騒ぐ者は顎を潰す。私は異端審問官のティレル・アイ・リスター。この魔女の魔女による魔女のための魔女裁判を取り仕切るものだ。ここは魔女の作り出した空間。魔女の意にそぐわなければ命はないだろう。心しておくように。
魔女の意って何ですか？
裁判以外に何かあると思うのか？
その口ぶり、異端審問官は魔女サイドの人間だと言っているように聞こえるが。
そう思われても仕方ないでしょうね。けど、異端審問官が裁判の進行役を押し付けられるのはこれが初めてじゃないんですよ。 私の望みはここにいる皆さんと同じです。メンブルムを捕らえ処刑すること。そのために私は議論が滞りなく進むようご助力いたします。聞け !300 人の陪審員よ。これよりサクリファイスたちが議論を行う。その様子を見て最も怪しいと思う者に投票してくれ。真実を見極めるのはお前たちの目だ。それでは議論開始。
狐耳ですか？
待ってくれよ。
Thank you for the follow, resting peach face.
何について話せばいいんだよ。
And welcome. I'm close to my break time, so I will play 10 minutes more and then I will need to make my break because my little dog wants to go out with me. But yeah.
議題も自分たちで決めてもらいたいんだが、このメンツじゃな。
You know,
こいつも善良な人間の顔してやがる。裁判には優しさなんか不要だって。
You know, it's like you're reading me a story. If I might fall asleep, that's nice. But when it gets scary, you might be not sleeping anymore.
彼の言う通り、時間はいくらあっても足りない。そうだ。まずは自己紹介をしてみる。
Like when Maya died.
我々は異端審問官からサクリファイスの情報を得てはいるが、300人の陪審員たちはそうではないかもしれないし。
そうでもないんじゃないですか。俺たちのことを記事にしたタベロイド紙が街中に出回ってましたし。ああ、でも自己紹介はあった方がいいと思います。
Yeah, they should really make Maya also to a love interest that we can have fun with or date. Hihi.
俺はトーマス・アンル。職業は
生ぬるい。
え？
お遊戯会やってるんじゃないんだよ。それぞれ怪しいと思うものの名前もあげろ。理由付きでな。
そんな急に。
オーラ・リンゼル、答えろ。
わかりません、そんなこと。
答えなければ自分が不利になるだけだ。
私はオーラ・リンゼルと申します。父はリンゼル公爵、母は元王の妹エベリーナ。怪しいと思う方はそこの画家の方が先ほどから変な動きをしています。
The poor painter.
私ですか？そんな。
申し訳ございません。当てずっぽうなのです。どうか私の言葉を重く捉えないで。
私の名前はメイル・ディアス、宮廷画家です。普段は王族の方々の肖像や日常風景を描かせていただいています。メンブルムなんかじゃありません。私は怪しいっていう人の方がよっぽど怪しいと思いますけどね。オーラさんが。
そんな。私が魔女の手先だなんて、そんな。
ああ、かわいそうに泣いてるじゃないか。あんなか弱い子が殺人なんて犯すはずないだろ
う。私はルーシェン・ノイシュバーン。
このヒストリカ国の第三王子だ。私はまだ結論を出せないが、この中で初めて会うのはトーマス・アンルーだ。彼の話はよく聞いてみたいと。
殿下に声をかけていただけるなんて。俺はトーマス・アンルー。職業は商人、そして忍者ファンクラブの副会長をやってます。メンブルムかもしれないって思う人は、その翼騎士の方が怪しいって話を聞きました。
He heard something. Who? I'm curious to know what he was told, but asking him now would probably only make things worse for me.
最後、アナスタシア殿、お願いできますか?
Of course. I'm Anastasia Lindsel, a knight with the wings of Garuda. I'm currently most suspicious of... Aww. Well, with this, I make my break, but let me save. Anyway, guys, I will make my break now for like always like 2 hours, like 2 hours, and then we will be back and see what is happening, right? So thank you for watching and thank you for joining, and thank you again, Toki, for the raid today. And yeah, see you soon, guys.